All right, we continue our story of Daniel, and it's Daniel chapter 2, 17 through 20 is what we see. Now, we're not going to go over all of this, but essentially what happens is Nebuchadnezzar, he has this dream that unsettles him, and he gets all these magicians, satraps, these supposed wise men. And what I want us to know today is that we're covered by mercy, not some sort of magical fix. We see here is that in this situation, Nebuchadnezzar has a dream. He gets upset about it, brings these people in, and these people can't interpret the dream. They're supposedly the wisest there is. Even some of them are said to have been dabbling in dark magic. So if the magic of man's wisdom and the magic of evil forces aren't enough, there's only one thing that could solve this problem, and that's Daniel going to the Lord. And what we see here in these verses is that Daniel, it's in verse 18, he told them to seek the mercy of God. And that's what you and I need to do is that know that we're not covered in how good we are, how smart we are, or even if we turn to some other source of happiness, we need to turn to the mercy of God. We need to appeal to God and who He is because God is a merciful God. And just like how we're not defined by our trauma, we are not defined by the things of this world. We need to be quick to appeal to God as trials and tribulations come up. And remember that the mercies of God are new every single day. And in the story of Daniel, chapter 2, we get to see that as Daniel, he runs to the Lord to be able to interpret this dream, and God mercifully answers Daniel because there was lives at stake. There was so much at stake that God is willing to answer the prayer of Daniel. He appeals, Daniel does, to God, and God in his mercy answers. So how much more should you and I go to God and appeal to him and trust that he is the same merciful Lord that he was then, he is today, and forever will be, because God is the God of mercy.